probably my best way of learning. You see, different aspects of life were writing all over me, teaching me that stray bullets are always trying to find a dome to call home. Teaching me that sex education isn't a lab experiment in the backseat of your car. And that somehow, some way, love and family are blood related. You see, over time, my vision became weak, so I got glasses just to see my social studies buddies laughing at Black history. I felt exposed like the behaviors of teenagers in social media. Being social in society was never my cup of tea. I was the one that took shots of knowledge to the brain, characteristics of an introvert, asking questions that should have been answered a long time ago. Teacher, why do these bullet points turn into pointless deaths? Why don't you have real life notes on this dry erase board? Why are we learning things that aren't worth being taught? And now I'm reminiscing on a time when history, science, and culture were combined on my homie's coffee table. Not knowing the lesson plan for that day, I made sure to sit up straight and pay close attention, just like a scholar was supposed to. I saw how astronomers used George Washington's telescope to get a closer look at the substances of Columbia. But these scientists had no sense because everyone knows you can't see anything through your nose. If only the overhead projectors could have invested into our future. School never taught us how to survive, it just taught us how to fit in. For the longest, I felt that these marks of mine never fit in, invisible to you, but yes, they're concealed in the darkest stars that have yet to see the light on my brightest days. I have marks on my body from when they viciously cut my brother and left him leaking like the gossip from Christians' lips. It seems that blood doesn't evaporate when it's on the ground. It just stays here like the burn holes in my memory. I'm smoking my pain away as if there isn't enough pollution in my atmosphere. Marks on my body from the fear of losing my mother. One car accident plus too many surgeries equates to why I never liked negatives when it came to mathematics. Nowadays, nothing seems to be adding up, and every fraction of her pain is reciprocated into my tears. What formula can we use to solve for why? Why these tears keep multiplying? I have marks on my body. But my heart and soul, my sister used scissors to cut journal entries into her forearm. Using depression as a prompt, starting off on writer's block, only to prepare for a slam competition between blood, ink, and tears. She placed first in not being slaughtered. Sometimes I wish I could have picked up the pen a lot sooner. It took me too long to realize that there was liberty in my language. And the pen that rested between the fingers of Thomas Jefferson can never declare my independence. I found freedom in the flow of these words that are stained to my soul, like the Nike swoosh on the inside of my shoe. Look inside. And you'll see that I've taken a lot of steps, and not once have I went back to see if anything's changed. I plan to go back home. And when I do, I'm gonna pay my old teacher a visit. And when she asks me how I'm doing, I'm gonna just smile and tell her, better than everything I was ever taught.